Look at this gorgeous, beautiful Fairytale Carriage treat box. It is just stunning. It is full of details, front and back. Welcome to the craft bar. Tonight I'm going to be featuring this gorgeous standing Fairytale Carriage treat box. We're going to be opening up, taking a look at all the little goodies bursting out of it. So at the end, I'm going to review the die set that was used to make this carriage, to make the perfume bottles inside it, and a little trick about how you can turn it into a standing gift box. So I'd love it if you'd like and subscribe. We put out a happy hour video like this every week. Now, if you want to skip ahead, I've got some chapters marked for you so you can get straight to the die reviews. I'm going with this is the front because the way the bottles are showing, but it's the same front and back. So pretty. My mom made this using a Scrappy Boy Stamps card die. This carriage is so incredibly detailed. It's got curtains, it's got paneled doors, it's got finials at the top, lanterns with color in them. The guests or the torches are blazing. Look at those carriage wheels, so detailed in the rims. Beautiful. There's embossing all over the little stitching along the edge of the whole die. This is going to be a present. She's made these very beautiful, I'll pull these out, jeweled perfume bottles. And each and every one of them is its own little treat. Look, oh, this one's a shaker. Love it, love it, love it. So in the perfume bottles, let's just start right here. We've got this one, gold, multiple layers. She's added glitter glue. There's a gold bow and then some beautiful flowers with a little bit of a enamel centerpiece to them. No, it's actually a little bit of a rhinestone. And then just plain on the back, so you could write a sentiment here. A little fun. Here's another one. Same thing. I love this paper. The paper has those little polka dots, and it just worked out perfectly that she could layer that piece of paper inside them. Isn't that great? Look at the difference in the shapes, the tops of the perfume bottle. The embossing alone has so much detail to it. On the edges here, yeah, look. These are lovely. This gold paper really brings the ritzy factor to it. Here, now this is, I think, the same bottle. I think this is the same bottle, but just different colors. And again, a beautiful, a smaller bow. That nice stitching. So here, stitching on this layer, embossing on this one, then the little jewels in the center. I love her colors. Really like it. Oh, and so the little blue dots here, and she's put the blue dots on the yellow there. I mean, that mimics so nicely the pattern. That blue big dot with a yellow yellow, and then she's done that, the big blue dots in the center. Love it. Okay. Big rectangular bottle. So this is sort of a cologne bottle, maybe. I can see musk. I love this metallic foiled paper at the top. That gold really sets off. And here she's added rhinestone stickers. So there's depth and texture. Little cutout butterflies. And oh, that paper is beautiful. Look, it's fairy tales. Those are the carriage. Those are the same carriages. So here's the carriage. That is it. Perfect. She has paper to match. So beautiful. And see, I'm seeing these colors. I bet this is the same collection of paper. We're going to review the paper later, so at the end we'll take a look and see if I'm right. But I bet that's from the same collection. So pretty. Okay. Here is that kind of diamond shaped bottle with the carrot stuff. Yeah, so a diamond. It's got a little kind of carrot at the top, a little bejeweled, big, beautiful bow. That's a die cut. That's nice. Flowers at the bottom. Oh, I really like this. That's pretty paper. I could really feel like I could take the stopper out of that and, smell it. I almost think you could scent these too, and that would be fun. And here she's turned it into a little bit of a shaker. Oh, I like it. So you could fill the perfume bottle with things and little embellishments. That beautiful bow in gold this time. And here, the paper speaks for itself. So luxurious. I wonder if that's that same paper set. I don't know. That's pretty. All right. Well, I like that. And my mom, she told me that her plan is to include a little gift card in here and maybe some other little treats, but she just found a big bow and stuck it in to help give something so that they didn't all kind of flop forward or backward. And she didn't want to use just tissue paper. She thought this would more in keeping with uh the ideas here. All right, let's see how she made these. The die cuts used to make this are from two different companies. The Carriage is from Scrappy Boy Stamps, and the perfume bottles were a die set she found on Amazon. So there are pros and cons to each, and I'm going to walk you through what she gave me as her review for them. Let's start with the perfume bottles. The perfume bottles, you get 3, and they come ready to go with multiple layers. So I've put them together with washi tape just to make it a little bit easier. They are meant to be shaker cards, so the multiple layers are ready to go for you. You can easily stack them and make the center of your shaker as big or as small as you would like it. You've got some options in here, and that's true for all 3 of the styles. And so they are bottles that are plain on the top, and they come with various stoppers that you can choose to put with them. So it's not one style that you're stuck with. You can use these as much as you like. You get the jeweled style stopper. You get the kind of heavier cologne or the big knob style. You get the fan, that beautiful fan stop. You get bows to embellish them. Lots and lots of bows. So all the bows that we saw attached at the top of them. That draping bow, a little petite bow, the big floral happy ribboned bow. Oh, here's another one. Let me not leave that little petite bow. So quite a few. You get smaller frames, a few sentiments as well. If that's a hello. I see hearts, thank you, love you. And I said it's meant to be a shaker card, so it even includes several things to make shaker fill. Lots and lots of items that you can use. Hearts, circles, mini hearts, big circles, flowers and leaves, plain little bars. I mean, it really does. You're not going to be left alone. Oh, here's the little butterfly, so I can see the butterfly my mom used for one of those. They give you in this set a whole bunch of stuff. There's no shortage of details in this set. And it was cheap. She said she got it on Amazon. I don't think she paid but $10 for this set. Very affordable. Now, having said that, the metal is nice, but you can tell that it's a bit soft and might be prone to, if you dropped it or if you were going rough with it, it might bend a bit. It might warp after a certain amount of use. Also, there's a lot of little pieces to keep track of. So it is a shaker card, and while that's nice, we got to keep it in a Ziploc bag. So that's a pro and con to it. But otherwise, a very, very nice and a good to use set. Now, the more important one is how to make the carriage. And this is the carriage. In fact, my mom made an identical replica of it. She bought the papers that they sell to match with this. And so I'm going to show those because the papers are great. She got the matching papers for their Cinderella set, and it goes exactly to make this together. The die is great. These are very high quality metal. We learned about this company at a scrapping and stamp expo, and if you want to see our video about that, definitely check it out. It is a great video all about the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo. But we had never seen this company before. We really enjoyed them. We bought a bunch of dies and have been very impressed. Very high quality dies. They do include a QR code and a Facebook page, and you can find them on YouTube. In fact, look on YouTube and see if you can find them right now and go get this set if you like it so much. We are not sponsored, have nothing to do with them, just, Anyway, okay. Well, here's a negative, though. The QR code shows you some videos, and we found at least 2 videos about making this die. And I don't know. I would have loved paper instructions. I would have loved even if the QR code took me to a paper instruction that we could have printed out ourselves, a PDF. What's the order to use the die in? What goes where? Because this is still a bunch of dies. And yes, you can turn it over and figure it out yourself, and you can, no doubt about it. But it might have been nice. Even more would be the examples about how they use the die. Here you get the one they've done. But at the Stamp Expo, when we bought the die, what my mom loved was they had many examples of all of their dies and the different ways you could embellish or enhance them or use it for other events or, for other occasions. And so I just think that would have been really, really cool. I don't know. So that's not so much a negative, just as a kind of wish. I wish we had more. But the die is great. And it is, as I said, very detailed. So you get the curtains, you get the door, the lanterns, you get the two portions to the carriage, the scroll work, the bottom, multiple in here. It is called a mini album. That is the name of their Fairytale Carriage mini album. I'm not sure why, if they had an album, I'm not really sure. But she turned it into a box. And I'm going to explain that she did that with another Scrappy Boy thing. Here's the paper first, though. So the paper is 6 inches by 6 inches, which is perfect because the die is not huge. The die is going to finish you out at just at 5.5 inches. And height-wise, it is 5. So the 6 by 6 paper is more than sufficient to cut out all the dies needed to make this finished beautiful box. And that is a substantial amount, right? That is, look at my hand, and I am, it's a good size. For comparison, I wish I had something else. Okay. Here's the paper, and I can see my mom did use it. It is double-sided paper. It's beautiful, and you get 24 sheets. So let's just kind of quickly look through it. Here is this kind of a damask pattern. Maybe the sparkles of the diamonds. Okay, I was right. There's that paper. Looks like carriages. Well, I said it was that one. Okay, pretty. Blues, the color pattern goes really nicely together. Oh, that's pretty. It has little sparkles already in it. So it just calls out for you to add your own shine and embellishment. Here's the glass slipper. Love it. Oh, it looks like you get 2 of everything. Oh, no. 4. Wow. Okay. So if you're getting 24 sheets and you get 4 of everything, you must get 6 patterns, and they're double-sided. So there's 12 patterns. Okay, great. I like that you get enough of everything, especially if you want to do what my mom did, which was make a box. You need 2 of everything to be able to make double, right? So you're getting glass slippers on one side and a beautiful sort of damask or chandelier pattern as you like on this one. Pretty. This one is that kind of yellow and blue with the rings, and on the back, oh, that is definitely kind of a beautiful gold yellow wallpaper. Here's like a blue paisley with white flowers. We saw that one already. And then you get a yellow chevron. Like that's the interior of the cabin or of the carriage. This is the wallpaper, and this is the upholstery. This has a little fleur-de-lis in it, if you get in closer. A little tiny. So very pretty. I like their color palette. Makes sense, Cinderella, right? If we're going with kind of a Disney style of coloring. Blue is perfect. But very pretty. And with the exception of the glass slipper, and I guess maybe the carriage, none of these, you can use these with anything, right? You're not stuck with, you're not limited by the paper. That is the only pattern. And it's still just a glass shoe, and that'd just be pretty, a white heel for a wedding or something else. And then here, everyone needs a fairy tale. But the rest of the papers, not at all related or sort of limited by the theme. So really pretty. Paper is great. Also, it bears worth saying, it's a very nice cardstock. It is a good stand-up, right? But even though the paper is very high quality and a very good thick stock, it would still not do very well to hold up on its own for the kind of weight my mom wanted to put in it. Now, let me show you the trick. My mom had a ball. She loved this. She wanted to make it into a box, and she looked at what she already had from Scrappy Boys and said, I can do that. She has another die from them, and she got this to go with the different die, a backpack. Check it out. We've got some videos about the backpack she's made with these. These are box making strips, and they are not limited to one die. They are just that, box making strips. And little thinking cap, she said, hey, let's make a box with this die. And that's what she did. She chose this one right here, this die. These are nice dies because they do give you the big die and they give you a nesting dies. But this die works that you cut out the strip, you fold over the tabs, and then you glue the tabs to the inside of the front of the card, and then you fold the tabs, and then you glue it down, or you glue this onto those tabs, and that's what creates the box. So this strip is going like this, but the tabs are all facing to the front of the back, and then the front of the back glued to those tabs. So it's very easy to do if you, I'll show you up close so you can see what I mean. There's the tabs glued into the box, and my mom, you can see the tabs glued in on both sides. And then she added a piece of corrugated cardboard from just something she had around the house to kind of pop up in the card, she didn't want to go too low, or in the box, she didn't want to go all the way to the bottom because it's pretty deep. Remember, it's 5 inches. So she added a little false bottom. Then she took 2 of these cute pom-pom bows from the Dollar Tree and just boom. Now we're shimmering out this fairytale carriage, and she added in those beautiful glimmering perfume bottles. So easy to do. Now it was super easy because she had the die, and I think she was so inspired that her idea with this one worked well that she wants to do it with lots of the other dies that she's got. And so fun. Would I have any final reviews? No, I'd say this was a great project. My mom really liked how everything turned out. She had a ball using the die. She had a ball using the papers that she purchased for it. She really had fun trying out something a little different. She'd not made a shaker card before, so that was her first attempt, and I think it was, we've only done a few shaker projects. She'd only tried a few of those, so. All right. Well, thanks for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed getting to see this beautiful detailed fairytale carriage, the adorning perfume bottles, and then our trick about how to turn that die into a box. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed getting to see this beautiful fairytale carriage and learn our little tip from my mom about how to turn it into a box. Like and subscribe. You can catch a video like this. Every Friday, we've got a happy hour. We do something fun and showcase a finished project. All right. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.